Hello and welcome to UC Today. I'm Senior Editor Tom Wright and I'm delighted to be joined by Bruno from Kurmi. How's it going, Bruno?
Hi, Tom. I'm fine, thanks. Good to be with you today.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. And we're going to be talking about some of sort of the challenges and the struggles businesses are facing on the way to the cloud at the moment, and how we can help make that journey easier for them. But just to start with, could you give us a quick overview of yourself and Kurmi, please?
Yeah, for sure. So Kurmi Software provides solutions that streamline deployment, provisioning, and day-to-day management processes for UC and contact center solutions. In other words, we simplify and automate user onboarding and management in UC and CC solutions by providing a single pane of glass to provision the end users on all systems, making it easier and most cost efficient to manage your UC solution. So call servers, voicemails, voice recording, etc. And in a multi-vendor environment. So Cisco, Microsoft, Avaya, Zoom. Our solution is used by large organizations and service providers. And today, so we are a global company with more than 100 employees, with customers in Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Americas. Regarding my role, so I'm head of product at Kurmi Software, and I'm in charge of the roadmap.
Cool. So we've got a lot to talk about today, which is great. And just to set the scene, could you talk through some of the challenges that businesses are facing as they're starting to migrate or on that journey?
Yes, definitely. In the past 2 years, the cloud migration has been accelerating, and that is what is expected by customers. So this is one of the solutions for hybrid work. However, businesses are really facing some challenges on this journey. First, the migration is most of the time a long journey, in the sense that you won't migrate all your end users in 1 hour. Most of the time, you will start with a pilot, maybe then one site, and later the other sites. And so during the migration path, you will have to deal with serial technologies, serial admin interfaces, and that could be a nightmare for the IT staff. Then, even if you are migrated to the cloud, most of our customers are deploying serial solutions to get a full set of features. As an example, you can rely on Cisco WebEx for meetings and Microsoft Teams for collaboration. Or you can also rely on Microsoft Teams for all features, but add Imagical as an add-on for recording capabilities and advanced auto attendant. In all those use cases, the way to manage users can quickly become a challenge, as you will have to deal with serial admin interfaces. And even if the user experience is simple thanks to the cloud, the admin experience can be very different and complex. And finally, we've seen that in the past years, the importance of having a third-party solution for provisioning to be able to quickly enable, disable features to all users, maybe for security reasons or in case of an unexpected event, to be able to quickly deploy a new solution and configure it, to be able to move users from one solution to another and have reversibility capabilities. All those capabilities are now more than ever strategically important when migrating to the cloud.
And I think that leads us very nicely onto Kurmi as a service, which you recently launched. Tell us what it is, how you developed it, why you launched it, who it's going to help. Tell us everything about it.
Sure. So we have deployed in the past our solution on-prem for customers and service providers data center as a really traditional software vendor. But now customers are more and more consuming UC or CC as a service. And so they're also looking for management solutions delivered also as a service. That's why I am very proud to announce we launched Kurmi as a service. Now we have a new way to deliver our solutions thanks to the cloud as a service. So our customers will have now the choice to get Kurmi solution as a, let's say, traditional way with an on-prem installation that can be in some cases relevant, or in a, let's say, a cloud way, and consume it as a service. The magic is that it's the same solution for us. We were already cloud ready with scalability, multi-tenancy capabilities, and our design. And so we are not developing a new solution. We are relying on what we've built during the last 10 years of Kurmi. It means we benefit from the maturity of Kurmi. It's the same source code. It's the same solution that the one already well recognized on the market. And on top of that, thanks to the cloud, from the customer perspective, it's faster, smarter, and easier.
Yeah, so as you said, it's the same core product with all of the great features that people are used to. But I would like to ask you if you could pick out some really sort of key components of Kurmi as a service that you think are going to be particularly useful for businesses.
For sure. So we can provide a solution to take the pain out of unified communication provisioning with fast UC provisioning and even faster deprovisioning. So we simplify and delegate it in a multi-vendor and hybrid environment. I would like to say that our three key features are first, MACD's capability, so move, add, change, delete capabilities based on something super important is what we call our predefined user profile templates. So you can define profiles or packages like remote worker, sales, support, and select for each profile the feature set you would like to enable. Then creating a new end user or migrating a user from a job position to another one or from a site to another site is super simple. You fill in very little non-technical information, such as a first name, last name, location, pick up a profile, and Kurmi will take care of all the work to be done. So that's the first one. Second key features I would like to say as a strong role-based access control. Our solution is used by large enterprises, and so what we call delegation or role-based access control is also super important. Thanks to Kurmi as a service, you can define several levels of administration, different admin rights in a very detailed and flexible way. As an example, what are the fields displayed or hidden? What are the values allowed or not per admin? Are you able to manage all users or only a subgroup of users? And so we can delegate operations with no compromise on security. The third one, key features should be directory synchronization. We provide very flexible directories integration in order to get and or update data in directories. So Kurmi can be integrated with several directories in parallel and mix several technologies. And thanks to this flexibility, we can provide zero-touch provisioning. Add a new end user in your directory, and then Kurmi will take care of creating and enabling all UC and CC services. And in addition, of course, we have all must-have and advanced management features as log tracking and rollback, bulk administration, phone number management, scheduling, grouping, APIs, etc., etc.
And I'd like to ask you about something you've mentioned a couple of times, which is the strong likelihood that a business will be using more than one collaboration and communication platform. So could you talk about some of the challenges that presents and how interoperability will be an important part of a business?
Yes, interoperability is key. I attended Enterprise Connect in Orlando, and this was one of the keywords claimed during all sessions and keynotes, interoperability. From an end user perspective, it's super important to have a great end user experience. And so when you are running several solutions, and that's the case for most of the customers, for example, one for collaboration, another one for meetings and video, it's super important to provide this interoperability to guarantee the best end user experience. However, it's also super important to not avoid the management. And that's the role of Kurmi we are playing to provide a single pane of glass, multi-vendor and hybrid by nature.
So we've covered quite a lot, Bruno, in quite a short amount of time, but I wonder if you could kind of wrap it all together and just talk through what kind of businesses will really benefit from using Kurmi, particularly Kurmi as a service.
Yeah, definitely. Kurmi as a service is the must-have solution for the IT team that are managing over 1K users and, of course, much more. One instance scales up to 1 million users. So We take care of hosting and operating the solution and deliver a simple web portal to the admins that enables them to manage their end users with only a single click. And for large organizations, we provide them the ability to easily and securely delegate simple MACDs.
I've just got one final question for you, Bruno. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit now. Could you talk through maybe what we can expect to see from Kurmi throughout this year? Maybe give us some little clues about what might be coming down the road.
So yes, this year is really exciting for us. Of course, we have plenty of new great features and improvements that we will deliver in the next releases. And also due to the fact that our company is still expanding very fast, opening new locations, hiring new talent, etc. So really stay updated. And if you want to join our adventure, feel free to contact us or book a demo. Just go on kurmisoftware.com.
Bruno, it's been great talking to you, and I hope we can speak throughout the year as some these more developments and features hit the headlines. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, thank you. It's been great to have you, and thank you everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like and a share on social media, and we'll see you next time.